Okay, so how you access the DLC stages, you basically go to the stage select, and it gives you a little, it tells you which is DLC and which isn't. So it has pretty much like a harder, each DLC pretty much has like a harder version of each act that we've played, and an exclusive one. So since we're in Apotos, I might as well play all in Apotos just for the heck of it. And although I find these stages kind of fun but a little annoying at the same time. Because I also find that sometimes my buttons have a slight delay each time in these DLC stages. Probably just to make it a little harder on yourself, even though it's hard enough as is. But oh well. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not gonna be playing every DLC stage because there's just too many, and I feel like that would take way too long because I don't want to make this LP longer than I already have to. Well, I mean, I could do them or show them off. It's not like it's impossible for me to do all of them. I could do them, but I'm not doing them all. Oh, but my practice run of this stage, I missed that checkpoint there. Oh, darn it! I was hoping not to get hit. And what's that? I like how you in this stage, DLC stage, we're basically going through the first level of the game, but in reverse, and then going back the way we came. So that's kind of cool, but it's not. Okay, but with some stuff that is platforming above the water, such. And something else I did want to talk about was, you all heard about those changes that are happening to YouTube, and yeah. I'm not gonna really get into much detail about them. Put it this way, shortly, it kind of sucks. But other than that, I don't want to really get into much more detail about it because a lot of people have already made videos about it already, and I don't want to add on one to it. So I'm not just gonna mention that I know about. I just want to mention that I know about it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And then the other thing too about these DLC stages is that most of them do apply plenty of ups in here. So you're not gonna. So most of these you're not gonna be getting a. It's very unlikely that you'll be getting a game over, especially when you reach max amount of lives of it in here. So that you got almost nothing to worry about. Except maybe some frustration on some of the levels. Well, that maybe your only frustration, but it's supposed to be like some extra stuff that you can download for stuff to play for fun. If you just like ever bored and like, I want some more levels in here, just buy the DLCs. But hopefully you can get the money for it. But luckily me, I did. And plus, why are these orange egg fighters only in this act? Why aren't they in any other acts? Because almost all of them are like dark blue, or a mix of blue and gray rather. Oh well, it is what it is. So anyway, I guess the few things I can mention. I guess what my next Let's Play I'm planning on doing to be is Pokemon Heart Gold or Pokemon Soul Silver for the Nintendo DS. That's right, Nintendo DS. Gonna be my first handheld Let's Play. And I still have to figure. I'm planning on starting it next year in January of 2020 when all those YouTube changes are gonna happen. And so that's when I'm planning on doing it. I still have to figure out how I'm gonna record handheld Let's Play because I have never actually recorded a handheld Let's Play. The only time I ever actually did was for the bonus video of Luigi's Mansion to show off the 3DS version's gallery and such. And it would turn out kind of bad because I like to aim the camera and put the 3DS on a tray or something. Yeah, it just didn't work out. I have to try. But I'll eventually figure something out here. But yeah, I got like a whole month and a half, just about more than a month to think about it, or to plan for it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do in between now and then. I mean, I know I'm gonna do my collection, my DVD/Blu-ray, and I guess now 4K collection video because I got quite a few more 4Ks since in this year, and my video game collection, and that's what I'm gonna be doing next month. But not more than just that. My God, I can never make that jump. I always try practicing. I always try making that jump right there, but I can't seem to jump onto the rail right there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll find some other short Let's Play for me to do, a very short game for me to do, that I can do that can take about a month for me to do. Oh, and I also have my 300 minutes of fun to do next, because I'm almost there. I guess after I record. I guess right before I started recording all this stuff, I'm at 291 videos, so this I'll have like 294 videos, so only like 6 more videos left till I reach that. But I don't know what I'll do don't know what to do about in between then and before that. I'm also not sure how I'm gonna be handling all those 300 minutes of fun. But I mean, I know how I'm going to be handling it, just split it up into 3 parts. Parts, obviously. But don't know. Hopefully I can find some people to do it with. And it's going to be my last number of minutes of fun throughout this. Because then it's just going to be too long if I just keep constantly doing it. Like, do 400 minutes of fun, just 4 parts. 500 minutes of fun, 5 parts. Etc. So you get the idea. I figured just like doing all this should be my 300 minutes of fun. That would be my last one when I'll do. But I'll still make like one video saying it's my 400th video or like 500th video or so. So it's just gonna be handled a little differently from here on out. From after that. Wow, another S rank. Thanks, so that's good. So now we have one more in Apatos, and then we can move on to another continent. And then this one here I practiced earlier, got a D. Hey, buddy, and I haven't mentioned this yet. If you get an E rank, the ranking music will actually be different. But I'm more likely I'm gonna get an E rank on one of these at some point, because I thought of one that I'm pretty highly expecting myself to get an E rank on, but which will be in Alaska. Well, pressed Y, but that didn't work. Anyway, stage here is quite a lot of points where you have to quick step. But it's also kind of tells you one of those stages where it's probably best to stop boosting so you can easily make some of these quite a lot of points where you can easily get hit. But I'm making this look so easy. Despite you platforming, the camera here makes it feel a little off because it feels like I'm pushing myself more forward. Don't know how I made it through that without getting hit, but I got hit by the fire. And now at the last checkpoint. Alright, no problem. You're in a quick time event at the end to get this one right. Because or else you're gonna hit some spikes, and that's no good. Darn it! Well, at least I made it through without dying this time, because last time I made it through with dying. I got a B rank. Big improvement over that with the D. So that's all for Apatos, not Adabat. So I guess we'll go to Missouri next. I'll at least do, so I guess I'll do probably the main acts of each day stage, because that seems fair enough, and then I'll probably do like one and not regular one option, this DLC stage, which is different from a stage as you know what I mean. Yeah. And well, I'm just trying to gain up boost energy by drifting. That thing, because it says ring energy, which is the boost gauge, and is by some people might not notice that you can also homing attack, killing enemies, and drifting will fill up the boost gauge. By spikes here. These ones here can be kind of tough to get through. Yeah. Yeah, and those things there that shoot you, we have to press X or A or B. Those oftentimes those will move a lot faster than they would have, but in the regular levels. And there are a lot of those 5-time quick time events. Press the bumper, come on. Hello. Whoa. That's another thing too about the poles. Sometimes you just homing attack right through them and won't actually grab onto them. Had that happen to me a few times, even in the regular level where it does that. Let's see, look, that one went by so fast and I couldn't even press a button in time or even see it, even though come on. Oh, there's fire right there. Oh, man, I died. There we go. Actually pressed the button this time. But I guess it didn't make too big of a difference, because, well, back where I died, well, because I had no rings. But anyway, done with that section. I was trying to wait for that thing to go get rid of all its electricity, but we couldn't wait long enough. And if you really think about it, the daytime DLC stages are kind of the most frustrating out of all of them, where the Whalehog stages, they take things kind of slow, and it's easy to figure out what you're supposed to do. Doing stuff. So the way the Whalehog DLC levels are kind of make more calmer with it. Oh well. Oh, that's just me. And as for some of the Whalehog DLC stages, I think there's one where you're in Chunnan where you have to a bunch of walking across a bunch of narrow pathways. Also, if you hold up, you just go up like that. And it's kind of an interesting way. It helps you reach poles that are directly above you. Yeah, I guess another thing about the DLC stage is that Chungnam's the hardest out of all of them. And I played through each one, and Chungnam is the hardest out of all of the DLC stages. Yes, but hey, yeah, kind of nice challenge there, and some of them on there were actually quite a bit of fun. But that's just me. So, yes, we can go for this one. This one is in the area where the boss, where we fought the egg beetle, but we're not actually fighting the egg beetle. We're just up here, just running on this here. These enemies again. Whoa. Luckily, whoa. Making quite a few close calls here. And also, there were no sun and moon medals on these DLC stages. Don't try to be looking for medals. Just be focusing on trying to get through to the end. So that's all you really need to focus on. Oh. It doesn't feel like we're going that fast, probably because we have a lock speed at a certain point. And will all the fighters to launch and think, well, I just jinxed myself because of right there. Wow. Must have quite a big amount here. Plus, where do all these egg fighters come from? In generations, that problem gets answered because in Rooftop Run, they show a little ship where they actually come from. Shooting out those. Oh. So, pretty much on top of the giant tree where the Temple of Gaia is. And so far I haven't died yet. Oh look, it's never running this robot. Wish we could actually kill it because it's one thing I liked about the Wii version. We actually could kill it. But we only fought it twice and it was a lot more cool to fight it in the Wii version. At least that was my opinion because his attacks were not projectiles, they were just coming in close range attack. Oh my. The bomb icon didn't like show up there, but oh well. Oh, saw a bit of the robot there. Now anyway. Oh, did we get? I don't really know what else to talk about out here. Oh, but just me going through these stages, DLC stages, pretty much. Well, I'll find something else to talk about here. But yeah, we're getting close to the end of the stage. Yeah, oh, okay, I was just stopping there to see if we could actually stop, and we can. Because right around there we actually could stop. Had like full control over what we could have done. But oh well. But more. Imagine if it was just a whole stage that was just designed around this. There actually kind of is in Spagonia, but we're not gonna show that one off. Oh, I was thinking I was supposed to jump in that rainbow ring. Oh, never mind. Well, we made it all the way through. S-ring. Doing better at some of these than I thought. Plus, this one I haven't even practiced yet. Oh well. So now we're gonna go to Spagonia. Yeah, there were two I'm planning on doing here. Here, the main act, obviously. And some other one. Other than that, anytime now. So that was pretty much going straight through here. Oh, and I can't believe one thing I completely forgot about that I was going to talk about, which I just remembered, which is thoughts on the LP, on how it turned out. How could I forget that? It's like the most important part of these LPs. Or is it finished? Actually, there's really no most important part of a Let's Play, just as long as you just do it. But like, thoughts on the LP, how this turned out in the game. Well, we'll say this. I had a good time playing this game again. And actually doing this. Yes, I had a really good time. Did enjoy it. Oh, bombs. Yeah, so I'll say this up. Had a good time playing this. So really enjoyed playing for this. Make it showing off how I could make it all the way through the whale hog commentating it and didn't have to get a co-commentator for both Wii and the 360 version. But I already kind of gave my thoughts on the Wii version. But now giving thoughts on this one version here. So, well, jumped well a lot early there. Yeah, some of these wall jumps you have to like slide down a bit and then wall jump because you see there were spikes. especially spikes right around here. Good luck. It's like a storm of spikes. But I made it through without getting hit. Yeah, well, the daytime Sonic stage is one of the best ever, and it's definitely what makes this game worth the pickup. Despite the Whalehawk, some people may not like the Whalehawk stages, just and such, but they're still pretty. They're not terrible. It's not terrible. Whalehawk's not terrible. It's just not as good as some people might think it is. But it's an alright thing. Would I be alright for there being an Unleashed 2? Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. Part of me kind of would like to see an Unleashed 2, but also kind of not, because I think just a standalone game as it is, there's no sequel to it, it's just fine, which is the case with pretty much almost most of these Sonic games nowadays. Well, I guess you shouldn't say nowadays, because Team Sonic Racing is kind of like a sequel to Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing and Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform, and along with Sonic in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, a sequel to the Sonic Olympic Games franchise. So I guess we shouldn't really say that too much, but oh well. Oh, it is. I guess that is what it is. It is, but well, if I would rate, I keep losing my train of thought here. Well, some of the stages can drag on a bit too long. Like the final level, Eggman Land, that one sometimes drags out a little too long. Even if you know what to do and only you fight the necessary enemies and such, it still could have been done a little better. But other than that, final boss, the Switch, it would have been handled a little better in the Wii version. Some people might say that, but I don't know. Darn it, I did that like before, but because there's a moment where you can't go back in that thing when you. I pressed X. Well, oh well. Well, but it's alright. Wow, really, 6 points here was giving me it's doing so well. I made it almost through this whole thing without a game dying. I pressed A. Come on. Okay, there we go. Made it past that. Oh, I keep forgetting that. I'm so used to the original version. And yeah, and mostly another thing about this game is that the graphics in this game it still looks pretty great. It looks like, in my opinion, it's probably the best looking Sonic game that there is. Even to this day, 11 years old, a game that's 11 years old, still considered to be the best looking Sonic game even today. I still think this looks better than Generations, Lost World, Forces, and Team Sonic Racing. Because I don't think in getting Sonic game topped it off at this point. This one comes on top as best looking one. But yeah, even still, the story itself, it's also pretty. I keep like jump. Don't know a better way to put this. Like some other things like some. I don't know what to say there. Like you will be hunting down medals in this version, but you will have to will eventually get used to it. But then eventually get all the levels into it, and if there was ever a Sonic game that had such a story like this, because I just really like the story of this game. It may not have many corny jokes in it like Sonic Colors does, but it's still a pretty fine looking game. Amen. I didn't just pick to play this game back when I first got it back in like 2014. I played it in 2015, 2016, I think in 2017. I even played it in 2018. So I do come back to this game every once in a while, or even the Wii version, because sometimes I'll just be bored. Like, what Sonic game should I play? They're like, Sonic Unleashed. Now this is another act that was DLC stage just talking about, well, you're high up in the sky and just constantly homing attacking enemies, and there's all bottomless pit below me. And by the way, take the right pathway here to go take the highest route and fastest route, and plus, why is it with Sonic and homing attacking balloons? Why is that a thing? Because I think this was the first game to acknowledge that, which got carried over into generations, and I think Lost World and Forces had it as well. I miss. Yes, but oh well, I made it anyway. New record. And funny thing, if you actually fall like right before you reach this clock tower, you can actually move around a bit as the screen's going dark. That's pretty nice touch. So that's all of Spagonia. And now we're gonna go to Halaska, which is one of the harder ones in my opinion, but it's still overall fun. It's still kind of fun because, and so I decided that there would be 3 that we'd be playing here. One that I'm not gonna be playing, but I'll talk about what that one is. So I guess I'm done with my thoughts on the LP and on how it turned out. Now I think it was just perfectly fine. Not kind of like a little mixed up in between because I'm just kind of playing this at the same time. As we do this. Oh, not dead. And now we're back at start. Alright, so there was one. So now we're in Halaska now, and the one DLC stage I'm not gonna be playing in Halaska is kind of like a figure 8, but you have a time limit of 1 minute, a minute and 20 seconds, and so and it's pretty tight. And there are almost no walls around it too, which kind of sucks. So after I played it a few times, I was like, well, I'm not doing this one. Well, I'm not playing it a few times, just like tries at it is what I should have said. And I was like, well, I'm not doing this one. And because, yeah, that seems a little too much. There. I mean, it's not a bad stage for me, I mean. Why do I keep doing that? Honestly, why do I keep doing that? Just keep running and not hoping to jump across it and make it across successfully. I don't know why. But hey, I know I can do this. I did this early a few days ago for practice before the file lost the files today. Let's hope not to lose them again. I guess it doesn't, even though it wouldn't really matter because I already showed it all off. Alright, this one here you actually have to stomp down because those spikes are in the way. You may think there's almost a gap you could slide under, but no, there's not. And a nice pathway here. Oh, darn it! Whoa, it's like I thought I was saving myself, but darn it. And now I have to restart this again. Can't believe the most trouble I'm having is at the beginning. But, oh well. Anyway. Just keep running through this here. Here it went. Oh. That didn't go as planned, because all the other times I just jumped on the enemies and made it. Oh. Guess kind of convenient spike placement, because it kind of saved me. You know. I guess one thing I could have mentioned about the YouTube changes coming next year. Wondering if I'm going to be stopping? No. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. I mean, because it seems like kid appropriate stuff to me. Most of my content seems to be, but the only content that doesn't seem to be is mostly the stuff I do with other people, because yeah, they most oftentimes say bad words, and as well as some of the games that I use foul languages that I play. But other than that, everything else perfectly kid safe. Also, something else I haven't mentioned about the bobsled yet is that if you go off of a ramp, go off of a jump in midair, and just mash, I guess, random buttons. I don't know what buttons you have to press Yes, but Sonic will actually do a little trick, which is pretty cool. So hopefully I get shown off here. Yeah. Oh, and too bad you can't drift in the bobsled, because that's another thing too about the Wii version. You could also drift in the bobsled to help make turns a little better, but nope, there's no drift. You can't drift in the bobsled, as well as boost into it in this version. So yeah, I like the bobsleds a lot better in the Wii version, because you could boost and drift in it. And it just felt more fun to control. But that's just me. Those things they'll watch out for, because if you touch them, you're gonna get hit and fall into the water. So try jumping whenever you see them collapsing, or if you see them low, the top parts of them in the water. That's when you should should jump them, because you just sometimes you might see them fall and you might accidentally jump into it. Right, see if I can. Oh wow, designed it to where you can't get back up there. No, but oh wow. An Egg Man swing that kind of does a good thing for once there. Yeah, those enemies there, just if they stick onto you, they'll eventually blow up. Don't know if and they slow you down a bit too. Oh. Well, that actually kind of got me down a little faster. But anyway, we're now almost at the end of this here. We have one more bobsled section. Just this. If you look at the Sonic's feet head on, it looks like he just there's no like little ramp, a diagonal point in where his feet should be. It just looks like he just has his toes just straight up and his heels leaning back. At least that it looks like to me. Yeah, anyway. What was that? End heel. So far, no problems at this bobsled section. And might have gotten hit a few times, but that's alright. Oh, bombs. That no good, but aha! Did the trick there. Good thing I managed to show that off. Kind of getting worried there. So all those troubles I had at the beginning, got an A rank. Again, now we go into one of the harder DLC stages, which we're most likely going to see an E rank again, because I practiced them I practiced it earlier, and I got an E rank. But overall, I was just doing like this stage here. You're basically doing 3 laps around this course. Because there was an. Let me rephrase that. It's basically a racetrack where you're going around a circle a few times. You're going around in a circle. Come on. You're going around in a circle, and you have to complete 3 laps around it. So that's what you're gonna be doing. So that's what this is. It's gonna be. The course will be different each time you go around it. It's also one of the regular act courses that you can do as well, but it's a lot easier in that version, because there aren't as many. Why am I having so much? Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. Try to not stop doing that light speed dash point there. Yeah, because that just keeps getting me killed. Thing with that, but at least I'm having better luck with that. I was hoping to kind of record this all in a single night, but seeing my camera battery, I'm might have to record the rest of these DLC stages and another tonight. But oh well, that's fine. Oh my, come on! Why am I having so much trouble with this beginning section? I never had I didn't have any trouble with this when I practiced this. Yes, but this is a 1-up because they knew this was gonna be one of the harder points. Okay, there we go. Finally, we got past that section. Okay. But also a little shortcut up here. And usually we would have been boosting along this, but a lot of. I was pressing X to try to homing attack, but there was no lock on cursor. This section here is easier to get right in that first one. And if you can get through every DLC stage in the game and S-rank them, post a video response, because I would absolutely love to see that. But at this point, I don't know. It's probably someone who has, but I haven't seen anyone who has. Nah. Oh boy, Eggman Springs. They're supposed to try to kill you, but they didn't kill me there. They just sort of launched me up in the sky. Really, am I gonna die in between each checkpoint? Can I just make it through one that doesn't have one? And this part here was pretty cool, where you have to like aim for a certain spring, which is the correct one, and avoid the Eggman Spring. This section's really cool. Oh boy, bobsled segment. And then this is like the hardest bobsled part in the level, because look, it's this part here. Wow, I made it through that part first try. My practice one of that part I had a lot of trouble with. I don't know why, I just did. And see, hey, once I made it through in between a checkpoint and not died in between each one. Ain't it? So that makes me feel a little better about this. And too bad I can't just ride the bobsled over the water, because that would make this thing a lot easier. And also would have been more of a boat. Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. That wasn't meant to be. What was supposed to happen was I was supposed to hit this ramp and do this. That's what I was supposed to be. Nah. Now just smooth boosting on the water, which is the easiest thing to do. A lot of all those ice towers collapsing. Oh man, made it all the way through there. Yeah, and now at the end, just with this whole skydiving. And did we get the E rank? Let's see. Oh, we got an A rank. Surprised. It's because we'll eventually get an E rank in Changnan, because that's the hardest DLC out of all of them. So we have one more in Alaska to do, which is this one here. And you can see I practiced this one and got an S rank. The best part about it was I did it all in one go. Oh, first try, which was pretty cool. I think it was the first time I ever pulled that off. But see if I can pull it off again. And never mind. I jinxed myself though. Anyway, this is one here. You basically have to do a bunch of air boosts and such, and boost off of ramps to get some good height and distance here. So it's an interesting level, and I mean, I was like, kind of like it. Yeah, and well, I mean, it's better than that last one we did where we were going around 3 times and I did add bobsleds and such. You know, I can give it credit for that. See, didn't get the 1-up. Because if you time your stomp just right, you would have got that 1-up. And you have to press that switch just to activate the gold ring, and now we have to go all the way back. So, yay, I guess. That's about who knows. I don't know if you can say that. So yeah, because going back to where we came, there's no faster way to get back than just go back to where we came. Just some slightly different path design, because it changed up a bit to make it different. Like that spike wall wasn't there before, and neither were these. Oh my. Wow, I sort of did it in one go, but technically two attempts. It took me 2 attempts, but did it all in one go. But that was pretty sweet. So that's all we got for Alaska. So wait, how many do we have for Changnan? Let's see. Changnan. Yep, 3. I think we can do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do them. This will be our last ones, and I'll end this off and save the last 3 for next episode, next bonus video, which will be the last bonus video. Yeah. So for once, this will be the first time you actually see a multiple bonus video, multiple bonus videos instead of just one bonus video. I mean, I could have also done that for Mario Super Sluggers, but that was before I just decided to split them, make all my videos evenly, about half an hour. Even though some of these later episodes I've been doing have been close to 40 minutes, but I just, at those points I just didn't really bother to shorten them, because didn't really see too much of a point, because like, if there was ever a video that's like 50 minutes, that's when I would decide to shorten it a bit, split it into 2 videos. That's how that works. This platforming stuff here was a lot harder than the original level, because there were fewer platforms, and not only that, there were missiles shooting at you. That's what makes it harder. Yes, much harder indeed. But we got away from that. So far I haven't died yet. But this isn't like the worst part yet. The worst part is like the second platforming section for that firework rocket we were ridden on before the end. And so that. Well, almost hit those spikes. Well, luckily I didn't. Luckily no spikes there. Yeah, just. Oh, there's no rocket riding on. Oh, I had to sneeze though. I died. I was trying to stomp, but couldn't do it. And that's another thing too that I haven't mentioned yet. If you try boosting without any boost, you just leave off some dust. Wow, this ring actually saved me. Come on, why do I keep? Come on. Yes, dude. Well. Okay, there we go. That's what I should have done. And so that. Ooh. There we go. Saved it. Well, I said this was the hardest, but I'm making this look kind of easy. Yeah, but we're coming up to the hardest part of the stage right now. Both DLC and regular, because look at this. Look how much harder this is from the actual stage. You know, at least kind enough to give a 1-up right here. Yeah, but it's great. I can't air boost, because if I try air boosting, I'll probably fly off. If I could just air dash, I probably would have been fine. But can't do anything about that unless this was Generations, which it isn't Generations, because Generations got it right. Well, the homing attacks /L dash is the A button. Oh, wow, I got through that part so easy, but the missile somehow reason still follows you. Okay, there. That Lightspeed dash sometimes screws me up. But now we're at the home stretch here with this guy. Wow, only died like 2 or 3 times, like 3 or 4 times throughout this. It's some. Oh my god. But. Oh man. So. Yeah. This guy's catching. No, make sure he's really trying. Made it through that, but more bombs to dodge. Tried jumping over that, but couldn't quite. Well, I made that a lot easier than I did. But anyway, I was hoping to do a few more stages here in Chang'an, but how about we just save them for the next bonus video, which will be the last, because yeah, it seems fair enough to me. So yeah, next time on Sonic Unleashed, we'll do the remaining daytime DLC stages that I want to do. So see you all next time.